Dapat naghahanda mo na. Kung ako nga, naghahanda ng kon eh. Pagre-review eh. Ikaw hindi.
Pasensya na, Your Honor, nasobra na siguro sa stress. At naging confused na yung utak ko, sir.
Yeah. Sige. I will... di ba sinabi ko sa iyo, mag-relax ka dapat eh. At mag-aral.
Yun na po, sir. Parang nag-uumapaw po ang damdamin ko, Your Honor. Parang gusto ko nang...
May I ask Domingo, what or who was the source of the video splice?
It was produced, it was taken by the team of Colonel Portera, Your Honor.
From where?
From the building adjacent to the crime scene.
And what were in the three splices? Kasi splices pa lang yung original eh.
He also submitted, sir, the...
No, ano ang nandun sa three splices?
People, sir, loading suitcases from the crime scene to their personally owned vehicles.
And because of that, what was your next action?
I immediately informed, sir, the former CPNP and requested that he will create a high-level special investigation task group.
And may I know the reason why you wanted a special investigation task group to investigate the matter?
To finally identify, sir, who are the cohorts, who are the members of, who are the personnel in PD who are involved in illegal drugs trade. Because apparently, sir, initially, we identified those people as seen in the splice videos.
Splice video.
Yes, sir, and I believe that these three people, initially tatlo lang yung nakita, apat, are not the only ones. Are not the only ones actually involved in this pilfering.
Can you identify the three persons that you saw?
Susongko, Katarata, and Ribosora.
Rebusura. And what unit in the PDEG did they belong to?
Susongko belong to SOU 4A, while Ribosora and Katarata belong to IFLD.
IFLD.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Do you think it is true that Nayo was arrested dun sa sinasabi dun sa report?
That 1 o'clock, past 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Your Honor.
And at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, nasaan si Mayo?
I was informed by the ground commander, Your Honors, at past 1 o'clock that Mayo and Atadero were arrested earlier, sir.
They were arrested earlier?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you mean by that?
That would be before 1 o'clock, sir. Maybe if I remember it right, 11:51.
11:51. Naaresto si Ney Atadero at saka si Sergeant Mayo.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your basis for that?
Because in the CCTV footages which we saw later, nandun na po yung timeline, Your Honors. And aside from that, I checked our communication or by their messages with the ground commander, Colonel Olonan. Nandun po, sir, yung timeline. At nakita ko po yung nainformahan niya ako na may nahuli ng police pidig
And
around 1:21.
and the basis
Afternoon.
of your timeline is what? The video?
May Viber chat with the ground commander, sir.
Mhm. Did you relate that with the video footage? Kung tama yung mga nasa Viber mo?
Ang video footages kasi, sir, na-recover namin after 5 days na eh. Kaya
So what do you mean by that?
we only discovered the pilferage.
No, we're not talking about the pilferage yet. We're talking about the timelines.
I rely on
Kung saan at anong oras na aresto si Sergeant Mayo at saka si Atadero. You said it was 11:51. And your basis was?
with your permission, sir, I will check my record.
Yun ang nga ba sinasabi ko eh.
My basis was our Viber conversation with
With
Colonel Olonan, sir.
Colonel Olonan. Now, you said that your basis or your timeline is your Viber. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Now, if we look at the video, October 8 of 2022 at 11:58 a.m., Master Sergeant Mayo parked in front of the WPD landing.
Sure, sir.
Sabi mo na aresto ng 11:51, 11:58 nakikita si Sergeant Mayo doon sa video na nagpa-park doon sa WPD landing.
My point, Your Honor, I'm sorry, was that Mayo was arrested before 1 o'clock, as I had mentioned earlier. So as to that exact timeline, sir, we can ask the ground commander, sir, for the details.
Kaya ikaw muna ang tinatanong ko, pupunta rin ako doon. So, Mayo was arrested before 1 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ang movement ni Mayo at pursuant to the video, at 11:58, nakita siya nagpa-park sa WPD landing. Kung titingnan mo yung video. So, hindi pa siya na-arresto nun?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, Your Honor, kung 11:58 yung sa video, malamang hindi pa nga, sir.
Yeah. Oh, at 12:38, umaalis si Mayo boarding his silver SUV. And after boarding, 12:39, umalis siya. At 1:16 p.m., nakikita si Mr. Atadero arriving in front of the WPD landing. So, how can they be arrested before 12 o'clock?
I agree, Your Honor. I think I get confused.
Confused ka?
Yeah.
Oh,
Basta I was informed of regarding the arrest at past 1 o'clock, Your Honor.
At 1:21, the silver SUV with Montero Montero SUV arrived together with a white sedan in front of the WPD landing. And at 1:21 also, in the video, dumating si Captain Susongko and his team. So how can Captain Susongko arrest Nay Atadero and Sergeant Mayo before the arrival of Captain Susongko? Siya ang arresting officer. No?
For the information of the chair, Your Honors, I am not yet privy to that events because I had not yet arrived at the crime. I only arrived at the crime scene at around 4 o'clock, Your Honor. So the ground commander at that time was
General Domingo. This is the second hearing of this issue, right?
yes, Your Honor.
And you know that the first hearing was only suspended and therefore it means there will be a second hearing. Hindi ba dapat nagkahanda ka na ng mga isasagot mo rito? Kasi ikaw ang nandito sa sentro eh. being the former PDEG head, dapat pinaghahanda mo na. Kung ako nga, naghahanda ng kon eh. Pagre-review eh. Ikaw hindi.
Pasensya na, Your Honor, nasobra na siguro sa stress. At